Hey guys, Kate Kennedy here with another tutorial video. This time I'm going to feature this super cute stamp set that was released a couple months ago called Camp Out. It is so much fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our card base because as you can see, I'm showing you some samples that I made to begin with. It's kind of an interesting folded card. So you're going to take a piece of cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 11 inches and you're going to score it at 2.75. So 2.75 on one end, then flip it, and 2.75 on the other. So that way the two ends will fold and meet in the middle. And I've just die cut a piece of white cardstock and then a piece of pattern paper with just a decorative edge on it. And you can do this in several different ways. And I'm only adhering it to the top flap for now. And that way I can take it to my paper trimmer and trim off the bottom half and then glue it to the card base. So that way it's perfectly aligned and cut kind of seamlessly, if that's possible. So I'm just going to do that first. And then as you can see, I'm just going to line the bottom part up. So that way when it is closed, it kind of looks like one whole card. But then when you open it up, you know, they're both adhered independently of each other. And I'm just drawing a couple of little marks here to punch some holes because I'm going to tie this card together with some twine. So this is a really fun way to make like kind of a more like interactive little card without adding a whole lot of bulk to it. But the focus of this video is going to be embossing on this vellum. So I love these little campers. They're so cute and I wanted to give them some sort of pattern background but not a pattern paper that was too heavy. I still want them to be like nice and airy kind of. So I used this star or constellation vellum from Studio Calico and I just made sure to use my embossing tool on it so that there was no static, and then I used some black glitter embossing powder. I tried this card one time using white and I really liked the way it turned out. It just didn't have enough of an impact on the card for me, but it definitely looked nice. I did like it. So I'm just going to take some Tombow mono multi-glue here, and when I put this down, it looked fine, but you're going to see in the picture that this might not have been the best adhesive to use. I probably should have just used my snail vellum adhesive, like runner adhesive, but you know, I didn't notice anything until it was, you know, a day later and it was dry. So the best part about this, I think, are these sentiments. There's this one that says your camper, and then the other one says or mine, which is so cute. So here's the one that we've embossed, and you want to let it dry. So that you can cut it out, you can handle it because you don't want to smudge any of that embossing powder. And embossing on vellum makes it so easy to fussy cut because you literally just put the edge of your scissors right up to the raised embossing part and it kind of just glides right around the image. So if you ever have an image that's kind of difficult to fussy cut, emboss it and it'll be so much easier, especially if it's on vellum. So now I'm going to adhere her camper to the bottom because I think it's definitely more of a feminine looking camper with the banner and everything. And then I'm gonna stamp the sentiment in the bottom left hand corner, and I'm using VersaFine ink to stamp. It's a really great ink and it works awesome with the Sweet Stamp Shop stamps. So we have your camper or mine, and then I couldn't help but add these really cute little stars. There are 2 stars I believe in the set, 2 different sizes. And I use them both here. I'm going to add some to the top left also. And then on the inside of the card, I'm going to use this awesome sentiment. I think it is so fun, and it's got all these little decorations around it. And so when you open it up, you have a nice little surprise. And then I'm also going to add some of the little, they look like fireflies to me. I think they can be anything you want them to be. I guess, or a bee or something, trailing off on the top and bottom. And then I'm going to add a few more stars because, I mean, who doesn't love more stars, right? So the final touch on this card is just to take some baker's twine or embossing embroidery floss or anything that you have on hand and tie this together. I hit that really quickly with my heat tool just to make sure that that ink was nice and dry. So I'm going to have some close-up of the pictures. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon. Bye!